Hello, welcome back. This is able to resurface. I'm going to show you several things like breaking down of this gun. I actually have three guns. The other one is in what's called, it's called a naked gun. And that is what's in this container. If you can find a 1 gallon paint container that you no longer use, purchase the naked gun spray and paint remover. This is very nice. You just put it into the into your other container here. Then before you start your job, if you want to take everything apart, take off the cap, and I'm going to do a complete breakdown on this as well. Then what you're going to do is put all the parts, here's my final one, into the container. Even the plastic makes it look just like brand new. This is needs to be cleaned out. Now, these you really don't want to leave there that long, especially this right here, because if you do, it'll start to like bubble up. So you may want to take this out, you know, your seal, as well as, I always have trouble with this. There's your needle. And just take this off. This is your other seal that goes in the back. Then you can go ahead and put that all in there. You can take this off right here. Remove the tubing. If you run out of the tubing, go to Home Depot. And you can buy a whole roll of the tubing. You know, it's very inexpensive. This is, I don't know if you're able to read it, 3/8 and 1/4 inch. Well, it's a 3/8 10 millimeter by a 1/4 inch 8 millimeter. And all you do is just measure it. The length, cut it accordingly, and now you have a new one. And you'll be able to put that. It's not too bad, it's still a little bit clean. So purchase this at Home Depot, save you a lot of money. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. This is the head. And you can put that in there as well. If you're going to take this piece off, go ahead and do that, that's fine. However, I prefer to have the needle in here because right inside of this section there's packing where your needle, it's called needle packing. So, you know, you don't want to dip this in here and have it in there for overnight. Just keep it in there for about 5 minutes, pull it out. And then after you put everything in there, I'm going to see if I could take this out, my seal. And then I'll just clean that out later. Just dip that in there, dip the whole thing. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in there as well, just for a couple minutes. And then this, your gun, put that in there as well. And then while you're out masking, By the time you're done masking your tub and enclosure, whatever you're masking, come back out, use your hose from your turbine, scrape it all out, blow it all out, put it back together, good as new. Sort of look like this. This is a gravity fed. I'm going to show you how to attach this gravity fed or feed into your Elite. Your Elite has many different functions. You can either have it a bleeder or non-bleeder. That means you can have constant air coming out here. Your air pressure goes in here. This is your material control. But you apply a hose right here, and it automatically just continuously has air flowing out of it. Or you can have it a non-bleeder, meaning, of course, when you press your trigger, then the material and air will come out. So there's an option there. But I'm going to show you how to apply your gravity fed to your Elite gun. So the first thing you want to do is take off the hose. Yeah, right. Oh Lord. That's what happens as you get old. You just tend to lose a lot of strength. Holy moly. Well, let's see. Use my 5-in-1, push it up. And there it is. That was a little bit tight. Alright, now when you purchase your new gun, you're going to have a lot of goodies. Of course, you're going to have your tool, you know, to take out your nozzle that's in here, and a cap, you know, up here, so you're able to do your bleed or non-bleeding. And I don't use this. For me, it gets in the way, but if you use it, that's great. There's your little filter. There's your little filter. This is your little filter that goes up underneath here to prevent any clogs. Or if you don't want to use this, you find it's more cumbersome than anything else, you know, go to Harbor Freight, Home Depot, anywhere, and get those strainers, the little cup strainers you can put in here. You've seen it on one of my videos when I'm doing the trim, window trim, how to paint a window trim. And you know, you can siphon it out like that and just get rid of all the old boogers and everything like that. And here, of course, is your other seal to the bottom of your cup right here, along with the check valve. Save your check valves, of course. Put everything back. Now, what this does is you're able to do a gravity fed. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece off right here. This is the bottom. Just like that, okay? Now, this is, of course, reversible. Push this back, bring it up, all right? Now, what you want to do is at this point, go ahead and take it off, all right? Because now we're going to attach the gravity fed onto the head of the gun. Alright, get into a little position, tighten it up a little bit, and you're good. Now, all you're going to do you're going to go the opposite way when you put this in. All right. So push that in there. All right. Give it a little turn, and it'll click. There. Now you have your gravity-fed gun. All right. So now this is on there like that, and that'll hold in place. Now your tubing will now go They made this a little bit too short. Your tubing will now go into in there just like that. You want to give it a little bit more, you know, or maybe just cut another piece of your hose that you purchased from Home Depot, make it a little bit longer so that it fits in here, because if not it'll just pop right out. And there you go, you'll be able to do this. Or if you don't want to use the gravity fed, of course, you know, you could just unscrew the top. I'm telling you, man, getting old really sucks. Everything's harder to do, you know. Put your product in there, close it up, and you're good to go to spray. There is your gravity fed. After you're done, you know, just snap it up like that. Now you're able to do whatever you want to do your specs or spraying. I like very large specs when I'm doing countertops. So what I do here is I pull, or what I do here is I turn the air fed all the way to where it's closed. And then here on the product, I open it up almost all the way, you know. And then this way, it gives me a very nice large specs that I'm able to go ahead and shoot on my countertops. So that's how you put on a gravity fed. Another note, don't ever throw this away. Okay, this is where your other check valve is. Don't throw that away, because if you throw this away, then now you're stuck. You're gonna have to buy if you throw this away, now you're gonna have to buy the whole new type of check valve, and you're gonna have to keep on buying it over and over and over again. This whole system right here. Okay, but if you keep the original one, then all you need to do is the check valve that's in here, just replace it. That's it. And of course, you never really have to worry about your other check valve that's in here, because if you want, use a thumbtack. I showed you that it worked in I believe it's tricks and tips. I think it's either one or two. I believe it is two, to where I actually cut a little bit of the thumbtack, the tit, because it was a little bit too long. Just cut it a little bit down, place it in there, and you saw me shoot a countertop. So that's what you do to for your gravity fed.